What's up everyone, it's your girl Shay here with my channel. If you're already, welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. And yes, by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about the Proof Collector's Edition. Now this is the collector's edition that came out for BTS's album Proof. It was released on, I believe, September 28th, but I believe I got mine October 8th, which was yesterday. I'm recording this on October 9th. This is not an unboxing video. This is more so, like the title says, is it really worth purchasing? So I just want to put that out there, and I want to put it out there also that I'm not in any way trying to brag about being able to buy the collector's edition, because it is a really big purchase. So I just want to put that out there already. So I decided to split this video up into three different sections of talking points. The first one is going to be about like how I actually ended up purchasing it. The second one is what is actually included with the collector's edition. And the third one is going to be on, is it worth purchasing, and kind of my thoughts overall about them actually releasing a collector's edition for Proof. So first things up is going to be how I decided to purchase this. So I decided to purchase this through the USA shop on Weverse. If you are a BTS fan or have bought BTS merchandise before through Weverse, you know that it is split up into 3 different shops: Global, US, and Japan. So it did go for sale at first on Global for pre-order back in August. And I had saw the price and I did not want to buy it at that point in time. For me, with shipping and everything else like that on Global, it came to $390. And at that time, it was not money that I was going to spend. This was just for like a pre-orders for people who had memberships at that time. That was that first pre-order. But Hype decided to do another pre-order, and this time it started in about September, from September 15th through October 5th. You could also pre-order the album as well through both USA and on Global, and you did not have to have the membership for you to be able to purchase it. That is when I decided to purchase it on USA instead of Global. So I usually do Global because Global usually has the earlier release dates. But after me looking at both the price on Global, or me already knowing the price on Global, and me looking at the price on USA as well as the shipping date, and seeing that both shipping dates were exactly the same, I decided to just go to the USA shop. This doesn't mean I still didn't spend a pretty penny. I still spent a total of $302.67 for the Proof Collector's Edition, and that's with shipping as well as with taxes. I'm in California, if you guys didn't already know, so the taxes for California are a little bit higher, so that's why my cost was that much. But I do know for some people their cost was much higher depending on where they are throughout the world. So that's pretty much how I came to purchase this. It was delivered October 8th. The shipping confirmation, or it being shipped out, was on October 6th was when I got the confirmation that it was shipped out and it was on its way to me. So yeah, it did deliver on time because I did buy it exactly at the time that it was available for us to purchase for pre-order. Now, as far as what is in it, I also want to talk about as well as like how it compares in size to the other Proof albums. So I did already take it out of the protective case that it comes in, but the case itself is still pretty heavy. And this thing is a behemoth. It must weigh at least 10 pounds. It's huge. So I am going to let you guys see what the size is compared to the Proof Standard Edition that was released back in June, as well as with the Proof Compact Edition as well. So this here is just the case. The case itself is not heavy. It does say Proof on the front. It says Proof on the back. And then on the top, it also says Proof all the way across, and the same for on the bottom. So as far as the size, this here, collector's edition, this here, standard. It is huge compared to it. And then of course we also have the compact, which that is the size comparison. Still not a great size comparison, but that is the size. Now, as far as what's inside of it, here, I apologize if this isn't done as well, but this is heavy. All right, this is the front of it. Here's how it looks when you unbox it. This is what it is. This is it from the side. I would have filmed an unboxing of it from below, but I'm terrible at unboxings. So this is what comes inside of it. You get the 7 premium photos, Jin, RM, kind of stuck together, sorry. V, Suga, Jimin, J-Hope, and Jungkook. You also get a, oops, I knocked over the carrying case, that's what that noise was. You also get a poster as well, which looks like the similar posters that were in the Proof albums already. And then you also get the book here, which is huge, comes with tons of different pictures in it, as well as like an interview as well as in there. It is all written in Korean, so probably use a translation app like Papago for you to be able to translate what is actually being said. I do know that there are people on Twitter who did go and translate what was actually being said. If you want to search for those, you definitely can. But yeah, that so far is what has came into it as far as the photo book is concerned. Now you're getting into some of the other things I talked about that were also included, which were a lot of cards or photo cards. So first we have these army letter stickers, or not stickers, army letter cards. They're actually really cool. They're holographic as well. I'm just going to open these up and show you guys what they pretty much kind of look like. So this is JK's. This one is, again, they're kind of not really stuck together, but I think it's just my fingers. Suga's, RM's. This one is Jin's, J-Hope, Jimin, oops, V, and then I think maybe I skipped JK's. I don't know. JK's is in here somewhere. Oh, JK's is right here. So yeah, JK's got stuck to the back of Suga's. But yes, those are the army letter cards. Once again, they're holographic, so they're really, really cool. And then you get 2 sets of 7 of photo cards. Here's the first set here. Second set here. There's tons of pictures of these online as well, what they all look like. And then you get these AR cards. I don't entirely know how they work right now, but you do get all 7 of the members. I'm not gonna take it out of the package, but RM is right here on the front, but you do get, like I said, the rest of the 6 members. And then you also, of course, get the 3 CDs, which is in different colors. So the first CD is in blue, the second CD is in red, and the last and final CD is in gray. So that is also what all comes included. And yes, with the USA version, because of when I ordered it by the October 5th date, it did come with a pre-order benefit, which was with another mini poster here and the photo booth ticket here as well. I will say that one thing I did not know at that time was that I'm sure a lot of people have seen these unboxings as well, is that people did get a random photo card PC as well with the mini poster. That was only available under the first pre-order for the global membership purchase. That was not available for the second pre-order for USA and global when that happened in September. I will say I did not know that. I think I did not read it clearly, or I did not remember. So just want to put that out to people who are still looking to order the Proof Collector's Edition. I do know on the USA shop it is currently sold out, but on the global shop they do still have it available, but they will not be offering the PC any longer. They will only be offering the mini poster. So just want to throw that out there and let people know. So yeah, now getting into, do I think this is worth it? I have to say, with all that it includes, it definitely is kind of worth it in price, especially when I looked online to see like what people were offering, as far as like some people obviously are selling the photo cards online, some people are obviously selling the premium photos online as well, and they're selling them for quite a bit of money. So if you're trying to collect those items that already come with the set of 7, you're probably going to end up shelling out more money for the photo cards and the premium photos than you would if you just bought the entire collection edition itself. Granted, this is a collector's edition, so that's why so much stuff is included in this. So yeah, I do think it is kind of worth a little bit of the money, but I kind of in some ways also say if you already own the standard and already own the compact edition, maybe you want to hold off on the collector's edition. Kind of, I don't know. I think it just honestly really depends on how big you are into collecting BTS merchandise and collecting like BTS albums. If this is something that you are really looking into collecting, it is really hard though to find somewhere to put this. And I will say, like for me with the premium photos, I've only seen premium photos only offered at concerts or offered of course online, but they're not something I readily go out of my way to actually try and purchase. So for them to have included that in this was great. So overall, I think it just depends on what your money situation is looking like on whether or not it's worth it. As far as for me, myself, do I think it was worth the money of me spending it? Yes, but that's only because the main thing that I was really interested in, honestly, was the photo book itself, because I did like how big it was. I liked all that was included in it. Yes, some of the pictures are the same from the standard photo books that are included in that album. So some of it is repeats, but I did like some of the photos that had not been included, like the behind the scenes photos, as well as for the interview. So for me, that's what made it worth it. And that's only because I like books, I like reading, I like all that sort of thing. So that's really what I enjoyed and what I liked. I also will say that it is fairly well made. I know some people are having issues with their proof. Standard photo books starting to crack. Sorry, it's gotten a little bit blurry, but anyway, that cracking, and I have to say I think it's just because of what it's made with, but it seems like this photo book is made fairly well, although I did see on TikTok one girl who did have like some damage done to hers. That probably also happened in transit. I don't think that's due to the material of what it has been made with. One thing I will say though, that I'm not for sure if other people will agree with me on this, but this is just regarding on when HYBE chose to release this collector's edition, and that is something that I don't entirely agree with. I do know that obviously the Proof album came out in June. It came out, I believe, June 10th was the release date for the Proof album, and then they released the collector's edition about 2 months later, or announced the collector's edition. I have to say that kind of threw a lot of people off, because I think at that point in time there were still people who had not purchased the original album that was released back in June. So to hear about a collector's edition and for how expensive it was, a lot of people were like, I'm gonna sit this one out, I'm not even going to. I think this is the first time I've ever seen, for even under just membership, for something that went on a pre-order to not like sell out or garner a second pre-order really quickly. And that was mostly because of the price, especially for if you were international. It was a pretty penny, and you had to honestly think about that sort of purchase. If I was HYBE and or Big Hit, or mostly HYBE at this point, when it came to releasing a Proof collector's edition, I would have waited a little bit longer. The album released in June. To me, releasing the collector's edition would have been something great to release either 6 months later around the holidays, or to have released literally next year around the time of BTS's actual 10-year anniversary, because this would have been a great thing that I'm sure so many fans would have wanted to get because of it being a collector's edition. Because just looking at how collector's editions are usually released for like DVDs or for books, they usually wait a little bit of time, like around the anniversary of it or something, some sort of anniversary like that, before releasing a collector's edition. And I feel like this would have been a great item to release during their 10-year anniversary next year. Now granted, I'm sure HYBE might have something planned for their actual 10-year anniversary, I don't know, but this is just me kind of hinting at that, or just what I kind of think. I also will say that for the pre-order benefit for the US, I honestly probably would have preferred them, instead of doing the photo booth ticket, to have done for the US version the random PC as well, because the photo booth ticket is only for the HYBE or for the Proof like photo booth that's there in South Korea, I believe, and I'm not traveling there anytime soon. So this doesn't benefit me in any sort of way. It is cool to have, but I personally would have rathered the random PC over the photo booth ticket. And I'm just saying that just as someone who's based in the US and is not planning to travel to there, unless they decide to make something very similar here in the US, to places that a lot of people can kind of get to and kind of can travel to be able to use this photo booth ticket. But at this time, I don't believe they've announced anything like that for these tickets to be used in the US. But yeah, overall, do I think it was worth buying? Yes, if you're someone who is into collector's edition, especially with everything that it comes with, it is worth buying. But if you're someone who already owns the standard or compact edition, I don't know. Depending on how you feel about all the items included, maybe sit this one out. It's really hard to say because it is all up to personal preference on whether or not it is worth it. Me personally, I think it's worth it. Once again, just because of the photo book overall. But I do think that Hive should have waited to release something like this and maybe should have released it later down the road instead of 2 months after, 2 to 3 months after the original Proof album came out. But once again, that's just me. That's just my own personal opinion. But let me know what you guys think. That's the video I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I apologize if it was all over the place. But yeah, that's the video I have for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't already. I'll have links to all my social media accounts down below. My Instagram, my Twitter, and I also do have a TikTok, but I haven't posted a TikTok on there recently. So yeah, and yeah, like I always tell you guys, stay positive, stay nerdy, and in today's day and age, stay healthy, and of course, please stay safe. All right, you guys, bye.